If you're new to fluid art, hi and welcome to my channel. I wanted to dive into the colorful, chaotic, and oh so satisfying world of fluid art today. If you've never tried fluid art before, let me tell you, this is one of those art forms where mistakes are just happy accidents, and the messier you get, the better the results. Trust me. Let me talk a little bit about why fluid art is therapeutic. There's something incredibly calming about watching paint flow and blend together. It's like meditation, but with more glitter and fewer sounds. You don't really need to be a professional artist to create something beautiful and unique. Fluid art is all about letting go of control and embracing the unpredictability. And honestly, in a world where we're constantly trying to plan and perfect everything, it's refreshing to just pour some paint and see where it takes you. Sometimes it feels like a mini vacation for my brain. One of the best things about fluid art is how easy it is to create something completely unique. No two pieces are ever going to be the same. Even if you use the same colors and techniques and consistency and the exact step-by-step method, you will end up getting something different. It's almost like your own little fingerprints in the art world. And the best part, you don't need fancy tools or years of experience. All you need is some paint, a surface, and willingness to get a little messy. And spoiler alert, it is going to get messy. Now let's talk about paint consistencies and ratios, right? As you will see in this trio that I am painting and my husband is filming, I used a more watery consistency. I was hoping for a better flow. The colors I chose are some are from the brand Golden. I can put in the description what colors I used, but some are custom made. I mixed them myself. Some are mixed a long time ago, but as you can see, you can still use them months later if they are kept in a nice, tightly closed bottle. So yeah, basically, if your paint is too thick, it won't flow properly. Too thin, it'll be a watery mess. So, with a little experiments and experience, you kind of figure out the right consistency for different techniques. I like the ratio of 1:1, as in one part paint and one part pouring medium, but you can play around with it. Of course, the remaining would be water. And for this flowy Dutch pour technique, I wanted to use a much waterier, if that's a word, consistency. And so as a result, you see, I got a lot of paint on the canvas. I was hoping to have more of a white space, but that's not a problem because you can continue to make changes. So what I am doing now is I'm removing some of the paint from the canvas and adding more of my base color and blowing it again. And as you will see in this video, I kept doing that until I found the result that I liked, that made me happy. And that's totally okay. But I do want to emphasize that honestly, one of the hardest things about fluid art is knowing when to stop, because it's fluid. So you're like, oh, if I make one more tiny change, and then you keep making changes until you end up with something that may not necessarily be what you were hoping for. But also, that's the beauty of this art. I've used Australian Floetrol as a cell maker, and I really love it. It's a bit expensive in the US, but I think it's totally worth it because you get really magnificent cells with it. Some of the mistakes that I've made and would like to share with you so you can avoid, one of the biggest ones is actually over mixing your paint. You want to mix it enough to get rid of lumps, but not so much that you lose all the beautiful swirls and patterns. Another one was maybe not giving my painting enough time to dry before painting over on that canvas again. And that's how I ended up with some lumps. Let's say you paint this, you're not happy, you want to paint over it. You gotta give it at least 10 days, in my opinion, depending on how much paint you used on the first canvas. 10 days to 2 weeks should be enough if you want to pour on it again, to make sure you don't end up with any lumps on your canvas, or cracks for that matter. Fluid art is messy, like really messy, but that's okay. You're gonna get paint on your hands, on your clothes, on your cat or dog. Well, maybe not on your cat or dog, but you get the idea. That's why it's important to have a dedicated space if you can. I started my kitchen, as I said earlier, and then slowly moved into a bigger space, then moved houses, got my own basement, and it's been really nice. This is where I'm painting this painting. This trio is in on my ping pong table, or tennis table tennis. You get the idea. It's a big surface. It's nice. I can put larger canvases on it. I've covered it with plastic, but I still have some paint on it, so I don't know if I can actually use it in the future if I ever wanted to get back to playing table tennis. Okay, I know I talk too much, and you will see, I keep messing around with this painting. I ended up loving the final results after a lot of back and forth, after a lot of blowing here, removing some of the paint from the canvas. This is nowhere near done, but I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of it without me talking. Also, if you haven't done this already, go ahead and give it a try. I promise it will be very relaxing and a really fun adventure. Something you can do with your kids, with your friends. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more colorful adventures. Until next time, happy pouring.